Greetings, greetings, greetings. It's been a minute. None other than Reek, proprietor of Too Cool Too Con. Hopefully, we can get some listeners in here for this live that I think is necessary for people to pick up on and, conversate. Let's have a dialogue. I always like having dialogues when there's something that we can, ultimately learn from because some people don't know certain things. And, even myself, I can be enlightened on certain things as well. So I give it some time. Hopefully, some of my OG regulars fall in here. And if you're a newbie, hey, that's cool too. You may have something to add to this particular conversation I hope to have. So hopefully, hey, put some up in the comments section. Or, I got the hotline available. You can actually hit the hotline and you can voice your opinion on live. I should have put the option where you can actually go live on here with me, but you hit the hotline, it's the same thing. You still get your message across to the people. So hopefully them notifications go out. It's been a long time since I did a actual live stream. It's like now I'll be on the other platforms, doing the other platform things. They got spaces, and I won't say so much Clubhouse, but more like spaces. Spaces is cool. I don't mind doing spaces. You know, it's almost like a town hall meeting. I would say like-minded people, but sometimes you have people that are not so much like-minded like you, but still get the information across that you may be looking for. So that's what's up. I should be having someone actually chiming in here with me in a bit. I'm just waiting to see if they fall up in here. Matter of fact, let me send out just in case certain notifications aren't getting sent out. Send that one out. Cadillac JJS, I'm at the. I got a notification late for your. If you're listening, late for your. You had. I think it's either a video or you did a live. I got it late, so I almost had to go back and watch it and see what you were speaking on. I always try to make a thing to check up on people and what they got going on. That's the only way to do it. These big giant platforms, they promote people that I guess they feel, I won't even say, it's advertising dollars, but everything can generate advertisement. But if they censor you or if they deem your content as, you know, where they feel, I won't even so much say feel they can make a profit. They can make a profit off you, but they don't want your content to reach certain people to, I guess, detract from, trash content that is not doing you a service. I guess it's doing you a service is more like a disservice. So they can't if it's deterring you from basically using your mind, critically thinking and things like that, they don't want you to watch that particular content. They want you to watch content that's gonna, dull your senses and kind of get you going with how they want the masses to go. Because, a lot of people got common sense, but, so much distraction out here, it gets people to, go along a different pathway. And that is not what we are on. So hopefully your connection ain't bad. I know sometimes too they'll do that. Oh, you got a bad connection when really they're just messing with the signal where you can't really get a good connection. Then they figure, oh well, if we mess with the signal enough, they'll tune out. But it's always um you can hear the replay. Even if they mess with the connection, even if they mess with my connection, you can always eventually hear the replay. You can always see the information I put up in the community section on, whatever I feel you need to know or be informed on. And I appreciate those that go to that and, still read that from time to time when it happens to come across your timeline, or if you take the time to go to the desktop and say, well, what did Rick say? you know, in the community section. What kind of either affirmation or do what I might need to know if I don't know already. You know, I try to keep my channel informative. Not disinformative, not nothing that's gonna have you stuck on stupid like a lot of these people. Oh, I got so many accolades for keeping people, stuck in steadily making mistakes. I mean, you make one mistake, yeah, that's a given. But I mean, the next time that means you got to improve. So the improvement is, what? I may have watched that particular Russian, and I may have watched it for particular artists, but the content that he was giving them or instigating was a negative. I don't need to be stuck on negative. I don't need to be stuck on this hamster wheel of me and my people is always seeming like, oh, we're always on this. No, it's these people that perpetuate this. They want you to think that. It's people right there in your own community, not so much celebrities, but right there in your own community that's doing wonderful things. People that's providing housing for people that may not have housing, just got opened their first business, and they're trying to provide a uplifting service. It's people right there, right where even if it's your own self that's doing it. That's a positive, uplifting thing. That's what we need to know more about. I love celebrating people when they racking up wins. Why do they want us to celebrate when someone's going through some type of issue? That's what it seems like they try to perpetuate all the time. Oh, look, this person, their child support is late and all that. We know about the negatives. We know about how government entities done put things in place to set us back and constantly have us searching and trying to find remedies to work around these type of things that plagues our people. We know this already. So for someone that doesn't share melanin, I won't even so much say that, because this is people that's melaninless that is definitely on our side. So you definitely know the ones that are rocking with you and the ones that actually are not. Especially, I find it hard to see how people can support. Okay, like I said, you like certain artists, and I understand that. Maybe the artists, when they come on particular platforms, they perform in a way that you like that, but they're on a certain person's platform. Now if it was their own, without the I would say handler, because they're asking them certain questions to get them to act certain ways. If it was without them, it would be great to watch them. But to me, if they're on this particular person's platform, they're always going to give them something negative to feed off or to feed the masses, to get that stuck in your psyche. Oh, well, he asked them this and, he reacted like that. Well, I beg to see any day that the person that they share, melanin, pigmentation with, to ask them certain triggering questions or things that can instigate something negative between their own. I guarantee they do not do that. They will not do that, because then that's looked at as, well, it's almost like if you watch the first Godfather, it's like, yeah, leave the drugs and that to those people. Let them deal with the madness. We're above that. So in turns, that's essentially what he's saying. Okay, all this negative content that goes to them. Leave it to them because we look at them as negative. We look at them as being revenue streams. To our own people, we wouldn't indulge in anything like that. No, if that's what you're perpetuating, then I definitely have no problem with boycotting forever your program because to me it's nothing but a cancer on those that partake in watching it. Taking time out your day to, what's he got? What's he asking these people on here? And I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch for certain people, but then I started to think like, man, it's always something negative. Think about the people that done parted ways, from that particular person. It's like, you know what? I ain't, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I can't even rock with this type of person. They're not changing their ways. A leopard never changes spots. You can shave a leopard all the way down to the skin and you'll still see the same spots. So they're remaining the same. Why don't you, that's a wake-up call. Wake-up call is like, you know what, I need to go ahead and do better than what's going on in this situation. But let me see something for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna hit the mute. I'm gonna make a call real quick. Okay, I'm back for that brief moment. Like I said, if you look in the chat, right at the top of the chat, I have the hotline actually pinned. So you can actually hit that number. You can actually, you'll be speaking directly to me, directly to everybody else that's listening. You'll be on the replay and everything. Go ahead and hit that and voice your opinion, your thoughts, your perspective, and I'll take your call. I don't dodge calls as long as it's pertaining to what this particular topic is, and it's going to aid and assist and hopefully, open someone's eyes that may be kind of, they kind of halfway open to some different kind of information or a different perspective. Go ahead and hit the hotline. I'm actually live. This is not the replay yet. And if you can see that in the chat, or you can post whatever in the chat if they're allowing you, because sometimes people are like, oh, they didn't even allow me to even see the chat, and I know that's that goes on as well. They don't even give you the option. Sometimes it's like, well, if you're not actually subscribed to this platform, then you can't see the live stream chats. But if you are and you've been rocking with me for a while and you're in the reach of my voice, I see it's people on here. I mean, go ahead and dial up. And I understand sometimes people are on their gigs, they can't speak at the particular time or whatever. That's understandable. And if you're able to hit the thumbs up, I appreciate those that already had hit the thumbs up. That's much appreciated. I won't even say that gives a better what's the word? It gives better positioning of the videos because they control all this. If they deem you as to be shadow banned, it doesn't matter how many subscribers, followers, likes you get. They're gonna make a way where you're not gonna be somewhat seen, even though I'm here. They try to make it seem like, oh, nobody's watching. The actually, because what it is, whoever programs the AI and deems whoever is whatever, that's what's controlling it. It ain't really a set person. They probably got set parameters. Like, okay, this person, they kiss the most rear end, so we got to rank them up high. Oh, this person really don't kiss no rear end, and we feel that that'll be more detrimental when it comes to putting people's minds to sleep. You know, Reek ain't with putting people's minds to sleep. I'm into waking you up, giving you information that they ain't trying to give you. Matter of fact, I'll drop one on you if y'all don't know. The street lights that they don't replace with the LED street lights. Some of them, I won't even say some of them. Probably a lot of them are probably already got 5G technology, higher technology. But they also, if you're in inner cities, okay, I know some communities got shot spot detectors. Like if someone's shooting throughout the community, it'll detect what area it came from. But now they got street lights where, okay, say if someone shot around there, soon as someone shoots, depending on where they're at in the street or whatever, the light will angle towards wherever that sound came from. So when the light is angling towards the sound, is also capturing a I don't know so much if it's a video, but it's capturing a picture of who's doing what, and it's capturing the sound. So essentially, if it's capturing the sound, it's probably ultimately capturing a video. But just think how, just okay, yeah, they say, well, if someone shoot, that's good to have something like that, but who's to say that they're not just capturing video like that, period, just recording you throughout the community, however many times your cell phone goes past however many street lamps and things like that. Them is good things to know. Matter of fact, it's I mean, you can find the video, but I want to say it's somewhere on here where basically you just type in street light technology or um, something under those lines. You type in and it'll come back with a video where it's a program where they're showing, I think it's a news program where they're showing, yeah, and, when the light angles towards wherever the, shots coming from. So basically, like it's putting a highlight on whoever is doing the shooting or whatever like that. So, that technology is here. We ain't in the Stone Ages. It's always something new to be aware of, you know, so you can move smarter, whatever you may be doing, It's about moving smarter. Like I said, I'm glad I got listeners. I'm glad I got people that's thumbsing up. Matter of fact, like I said, I like to have a longer dialogue. I mean, I mean, I could talk, but I like to usually have something to bounce off of someone. That's what makes the conversation go further. When you have someone to actually bounce off what you're thinking. Like, well, I didn't think this. And you're like, well, then I'll come back with, the things I know, not hearsay or anything like that. And it's like, oh, you can research all this. Like I said, whatever I'm saying is open to be researched. It ain't like, okay, Reek saying a bunch of stuff that I can't go back and find if it's true or not. And if it's not, I love for you to come back like, Reek, you said this, but it wasn't right, you know? But me being myself, I don't say anything that, I know is not on point or whatever. I don't try to mislead people or anything like that. That's not my plight in life, you know. From being misled in life and being, once you find how someone moves, I like to inform other people so they can be mindful and watchful. Like the major one with me is and it doesn't have to pertain to this particular topic, but it pertains to how people try to they try to lie right in front of your face because I have this particular title and why would I do anything like this? No, you can catch people in lies all the time, especially it may be detrimental to your health. The one I don't said this before on a particular live, but I went for a checkup. Everybody goes for a checkup, and it was my time to get, a booster shot, or not a booster shot, not a booster shot as in COVID, but a tetanus shot, in case you step on something that's metal and it runs through your body and does a toxic shock or something like that. So when I went into the particular office and the doctor, he's like, we got this new tetanus shot where it comes with whooping cough. I'm like, do you go out of the country and all this kind of stuff? I'm like, well, no, I don't do any of that, so I wouldn't need it. Well, it's other people coming from other countries, so it will protect you. I'm like, well, if they're coming into this country, wouldn't they have to have certain shots to even be able to make it to this soil? And when I said that, it was like, that blew his propaganda out of the water. So he was kind of lost for words for that one. He's like, well, sometimes people slip through. No, if you're coming through this country on an aerial plane or boat or whatever, you got to have some checks before you make it and touch down to this soil. So, anyways, the spiel he was giving me was essentially the same spiel that they were giving people when it came to that C-19 shot. Oh, you got to protect other people by having this. Nah. So I said, no, just give me the standard. I'll just take the standard, tetanus shot. And before all this, he's sitting down with me at the desk and he has all the information pulled up on his screen. And it showed the technical numbers for the whooping cough shot, and then it showed the technical number for the basic one. So he said, "Okay, I gotta leave out, but I'll have the nurse bring you the shot that you want." So I'm like, "Okay, fine." So when he come or when she comes and say, "Hey, how are you doing?" She has a tray, and on the tray it's one syringe and it's two gloves, but the gloves are kind of covering the syringe. So she sits down and she's like, okay, yeah, I'm about to administer your shot. And while she's talking, I'm looking at the syringe and I'm looking at the numbers on the syringe. And I look at the numbers on the screen where it shows whooping cough. I'm like, well, those are matching. So if those are matching, that means that syringe got the whooping cough in it, the one that I specifically asked and told them I did not want. So I said, yeah, you got off top. I didn't inform her of anything, but I just said, that's the wrong shot. Oh no, this is the one that the doctor recommended for you to have. I'm like, well, no, because these numbers match the one that I specifically told him not to have. Soon as she looked at that and seen that I said that, all the little latex gloves over the trying to cover the syringe, it's like, oh damn, I blew. He's a smart one. Yes, bring the right stuff, or I'm gonna walk out of this office right now. You're getting paid through my insurance to have me be up in here. So give me the right stuff. Don't give me something that's going to be harmful to me. That right there told me it must be some kind of triggers in that's going to be harmful for me if you're going to blatantly lie and tell me what you said. So she administered it, and she was mum, like she didn't have nothing to say after when she brought the right thing. I'm looking at it, okay, you already lied to me once. Let me check these numbers, make sure they right. And they lined up with the basic one that I went and got. So the moral to the story is always research what people say. Don't just go off of, oh, they're smiling in my face and they're cool and they're asking about my people. No, I want to see, okay, if this is what this say, and does it line up? Does this make it make sense to me? You know, and I'm gonna make it make sense. You don't have to make it make sense. I'll do the due diligence to make it make sense with myself. With that being said, you gotta do that also with the information that you put yourself and avail yourself towards. Like I said, oh, and this person is this. I don't know if that person is that. I don't know if this person is skipping out on I don't know any of that. Why should I go down that rabbit hole? Just like the recent one. Oh, the submarine and okay, well, why should I indulge in that? Some wealthy people did something that's idiotic. Okay, I should indulge in that. Why? How's that changing my life? The only thing it is a detour in my life on the things I really need to think about, the things that we are currently facing within this life, within our communities, within our outer communities, you know. Let me see. Done got a message. Who is it from? Okay, let me see. Making a call right now. And y'all should be familiar. Those that are regulars, you should know who this is right now.
Hello.
Going on, famo?
What's going on? Long time.
Long time as well. What say you on this particular topic? Trash content.
Yeah, trash content. I don't subscribe to it. I don't want it, of course, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
My thing is this though. If somebody's like I don't know if you said anything here, but yeah, somebody's financial or child support or whatever the fuck ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That has nothing to do with it. Like I know content. I don't know if I can say the names. You know, fucking do what I want. Huh? So,
right. Let me play the punk the punk devil advocate. Oh, it's people want to know about this. No, they're gonna say that. People want to know about this. Who wants to know about that?
Yeah, because I don't need to know about, you know, what was said, you know, your child support and, you know, this and that. Now, if you want to talk about it, but what I'm saying, like you said, that ain't the purpose, you know. And then, you know, when that same person was talking about, oh man, it was like he was having breakdowns and he was crying on things. Man, you don't know what that man's really, you know what I'm saying, outside of what we see, like you said, right? We don't know what that man's really going through, man. That man has expressed on platforms like, man, this is what I'm going through. You know, I'm going through this with my, you know, with his ex-wife and all this, man. You want to poke fun at that? Then not you, Rick, of course, but you know, they're doing a platform. He don't want to, he want to like joke. And first of all, you want to ask other people about this man. Hey, man, what do you think about this man? Man, and even if somebody knows, I don't know you well enough to be like whatever, unless that man says, unless he tells you, well, basically, unless he tells you out of his mouth what he told you. Don't be having me to be like, oh, like I'm the middleman, and hey, well, if I ask you this, no, because see, if I'd have been on that platform, I'd have been like, man, get in touch with that man, and then you can ask him or try to crack jokes, and we're gonna see how that's gonna go for you.
Right, but I would damn near halfway, and I won't even say halfway. I would somewhat respect it if they were even open about their situation. Like, yeah, you know, I opened my mouth up about this particular rapper, and I was saying something ill, and you know, his people got on my head. And, you know, I was crying like a bitch, you know, and things like that, you know. And then I went and sued this person because, you know, I felt they had money, but I don't talk about that, you know, because, you know, that's how much of a bitch I am.
And you know what? And that person got pictures of where they were swollen up. And we ain't talking about his pockets. We talking about his face.
Right. Exactly.
That's documented. But, yeah, man, trash content, Reed.
It's just I don't, and then like I said, you know, you got people that you come on and you pay them to come on. They make your channel jump, but then once you know it's some kind of issue, whatever their issue may be, because I ain't speaking on what their issue is, but whatever their issue may be, you're just adding. Oh well, this may happen to them now. I mean, where's the okay? Let this person be free. Let them get their day in court or things like that. You ain't saying nothing like that. You all about the negative like everybody else. So why should this person call you a friend or a confidant or anything like that whenever they do touch down back to their family and things like that? You know?
Yeah, because I'm like...
Because you think about it like this. In the real world, most people will be like, man, I don't rip that person off. They're forever gone in my eyes. I can't even
Correct.
part my lips towards them because they didn't have nothing positive to say when I was facing something that was,
Right.
detrimental to me and my family.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's a constant cycle. You see how people done fell away from him that were, he probably got constant or older videos where they were on there like, why ain't this person on here no more? Because he said it's like the people got enough of it. Like, you know what? I am waking up. I can't even rock with this type of person. That means I'm co-signing this kind of BS. I don't want to be co-signing this kind of stuff. I got little kids, children, nephews, and nieces
Right.
that's watching me on this and thinking it's okay. No, this ain't okay.
Right. And that person on that platform, how can somebody tell you about what you lived?
Exactly.
Like, no, it was this. Be like, you weren't there. Did you live this? No, you didn't live it. Well, my sources said, like you said, give me a name of who the source was. Then.
Right. Because if you
Well,
can't, it's fucking hearsay.
Right.
Hearsay, it doesn't go in court. So what are
Right.
you saying? Unless, like I said, you're an agent and you got all this information because, you work with some type of particular alphabet bureau, then that's even more understandable. But that should be even more reason why some of these people shouldn't go on that platform and, talk to this person like, oh, this is my friend. And it's been, I'll say this, I won't say their names, but it's been people on there that I respected as actors that went on that platform. And after they got done talking, like, you know what? From them having that conversation with this person, that kind of made me not think they cool at all. You know?
Right. This is just, man. I'm not reading it. But yeah, but
And like I said, the hotline is open. So if that person was ever to be up wherever part of the world they're in,
right.
they can actually dial it up to and be like, hey, I feel this. I feel you're saying this. I would love that. But I don't think they got enough cojones to do anything like that to hit the
Right.
hotline and call. I would love that.
You know what, Rick? I was just about to say that same word. I was about to come out that you said it too. That's what I'm looking like. Because we could all, you can have a dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was,
An actual dialogue.
yeah, actual dialogue. But the dialogue got to be back. You talk, listen. You can't be trying to. Somebody can't be trying to talk over you.
Oh, I don't play that anyway. Right. I've never played that. You don't see I done had conversations with people where they try to
Right.
talk over me, and I ain't having it because I wouldn't do that to them.
Right. Yeah, because I'm talking about the talking over you from that other platform because I see that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me hurry up and say. I'm like, man, you gotta let this person talk, man. Like, you can't just interrupt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, no, I thought it was no. I think it's this. No, I know. No, somebody needs to be on the platform. Like, did you live it? That's all they need to tell him. Like, did you live this?
Right. And if you did live it, provide the information where I can, follow up on this. Okay, you said you did, but let me go to genuine sources to see.
Right. Because there's a thing on that thing like, oh, well, I know from a source, but I'm not going to say that. Tell me who told you this.
Right, because that means it's null and void. You're talking bullshit when you do that. Well, I can't say because that might compromise. Then don't say it at all. You trying to sway minds and opinions. No, I don't do that. If I don't know, I'm not gonna say shit about it.
Right.
Or if I don't got someone that's willing, gonna, actually speak on it. You know? Hey, and I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all jumping in and hopefully they're able to let you, either dial in or to see the number that's up or, say something in the chat. You could do either. You could be on here with me and Famo and speaking on this particular matter. I think it needs to be said because, my partner that appears on my channel, I ain't saying no names because it speaks volumes if you really rock with me. You know who I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about. He's been digging in and speaking on this particular thing because he's good friends with the person that is facing some things that
Right.
hopefully he got good lawyers and things that will have
Right.
him see the light of day again, and he'll be bouncing back with his family and everything like that.
Right.
But that's the thing that people need to watch too, because it's like, have y'all ever noticed if you do indulge on that particular platform, you see him do like crazy numbers, and it's like, oh, that's because it's this particular artist that's on there. That's why he's doing numbers. But if you go to their actual platforms, they're not doing numbers like that. Now something don't seem right. So you're saying they're coming just to see you, or they're coming to see that particular artist? Because
Right.
if that's the case, they should be doing numbers that's crazy like that on their own platforms, but they don't.
Right.
So are the numbers inflated for you because you're inciting stuff that's inflaming certain communities and getting instigating things? Oh, and this person said this and they're down with this and he said this negative about you. And no, you instigating, trying to get someone hurt and things like that. I don't condone any of that.
And on that platform, always talking about let's just say, what else I want to say? Yeah, always talking about when somebody, well, basically the negative. Let me just say
Right,
that.
right.
Like somebody's going through something. Oh man, well I think he's gonna. It's like you push him like, oh man, he about to go do all this time. He ain't about to get out. And I'll let everybody figure out who somebody. Let's just say somebody that's incarcerated and been down for a couple of years now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why are you bringing me? Okay, I'm going too fast, y'all. But let me just say, you always bringing up negative about that certain gentleman. Y'all can figure it out. He been away. He been away for a couple of years.
Right.
But anyway, it's like, but they say, oh, well, why you asking me about what you think that man did? I wouldn't. I don't know what that man did. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. Like. Well, no, well, they're saying there's this and that. I don't care about that. If you come to do an interview with me, ask me about me.
Right. And then the one that I put your coat to, the brother that he be kind of having some issues. He's a actor, and I think he's appearing on a reality show right now. But it's a clip of him asking him, "Are you a part of certain secret societies?" Oh no, I'm not a part of that. But then two other people that you were actually rocking with, you told them you were. So which is it? Are you really down
Right.
with that, or are you not?
I
But
remember that. I'm not the country, but I remember when when I was like, well, wait a minute. You said no then, and then you're that now. I don't. Was you the whole time?
right. And the way you move, you probably are. That's how you getting passes to do certain things because you down with that punk ass bullshit. And I said it like that because I ain't with none of that shit. That's probably why I don't get shown the love like I get shown because I ain't with, hey, what we do in the light doesn't show in the dark. Nah, I ain't with none of that shit. I ain't with throwing nobody under the bus and doing underhanded things to get promotion. I don't move like that. I'm a man without having another man telling me I'm a man.
Somebody tell you better. Validate. What you
Yeah,
say?
the
Yeah, validation.
validation. Oh, I need validation.
Right.
I don't need no validation.
Especially especially from no damn other men.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
My movements is gonna show how valid I am. Because you move like that, then you're always gonna move like that. You can't be your own man. As soon as you start doing that, you're not doing what we want you to do. It ain't what you want me to do, it's what I'm going to do.
We're gonna pay. We're gonna pay you this much. I'm like, but I'm not gonna compromise my man. Myself because.
Right.
Well, if I get on here, if I pay, on a different on that platform, or if well, I paid this much to him. Okay, well, so it's like, well, what are you gonna ask me? Because if you're gonna ask me this shit, then I don't need that bag. I'm pretty sure I can get other bags if I know how to do it. I can.
Right. And that's how I look at it. Like, Okay, he's paying you. To me, a prostitute gets paid.
Right.
You buying me off. So basically, it's like you got me for a cheap thrill. Fuck that. I ain't no one's cheap motherfucking thrill.
Right.
You can't. It ain't enough money to buy me off. It ain't enough. You ain't got enough. Plus, all this money is fucking fiat currency, anyways. I mean, they print this shit like it is nothing. So come on. People got to start sticking to their values more.
Right.
And we got, I just got a message from, I'll just say one of my loyal supporters. He done chimed in. He said, "Hey, I ain't rocking with the person you talking about." And he said, "I see you. Hopefully everything's going good with you, bro. I'm glad that you said what you said. Must
Right.
have. Oh wait, someone need Tony Styles. What's up?" He said, "Yeah, F Vlad. What's up, Rick?" Most definitely, I agree with that sentiment. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think more of our brothers and sisters need to really understand that. He's like, oh, I'm watching them for entertainment. I'm watching them for this person. No, you go. The thing about we in the future, you can watch these people on their Instagram pages, on whatever social media platforms. You could watch them direct without having to watch that motherfucker ask them bullshit ass questions. That's what I'm saying. Go direct. Fuck, cut that middleman motherfucker out. People can say that the same with me. Oh, Ricky, you be interviewing people, but I'll be interviewing people asking them no negative ass shit. I don't do that. You know?
You don't ask negative. You ask about this and that, and then you ain't like you said. You ain't gonna go through that. Well, I heard, the hearsay, basically the negative shit. Well, I heard this. Well, I heard you did this. Like, what?
Right.
Because I got a thing where, Ricky, and I know you too. If somebody be asking me some others, stuff. Me personally, I'd be like, nigga, you the police.
Right. You asking me this op ass shit. I'm like, right. Dude.
You the police, nigga. You wired. Why are you asking me this?
That'd be like a motherfucker. Like, let's bring it where people understand. Right. Everybody's in a circle, and maybe it's this dude you kind of know, but you don't know. He's like, hey man, you be cheating on your girl and all this, and like, dude, why are you asking me these kind of fucking questions? You must know her or some of her people where you're gonna run your mouth and say something if I say something that is opposite of what you fucking saying.
Right. Because like I said, real people in your circle, because but I'm just saying, because real people that's in your circle that know how somebody move, they're gonna ask you nothing outlandish. Right. They're gonna just be like, "Yep, I already, I know." But like I said, that's not gonna come to their head. That thought's not gonna be like, "Oh." Right. Because I'm gonna be like, "Well, why are you asking me this, man?" Well, no, I just want to know. Well, I'm just like, I was like, nah, man, don't ask. That's.
But the thing is, I shouldn't even have to say that. Right. That made me want to be fucking quiet. Just like, the artist that from Naughty by Nature that appeared on his shit. He had no more questions, no more anything for that motherfucker after that shit. You said, yeah, you walked out. You said some opty ass shit. And I'm the motherfucker that don't live to know this particular person you referring to, and you ask me some old bullshit. And you can go
too, right? Because remember, it was kind of both.
Yeah.
With all the people. Remember, he was like, "Oh, this." Well,
so it's
almost. I heard you said it. It was that particular person.
So it's almost like that. What a lot of niggas be trying to do. I'm sorry I had to say it like that, but let's rewrite history. The people that weren't there, they won't remember. No, it's people that lived that shit and know it didn't go like the fuck you're saying it. And that's another. See, I have to say this. I don't throw nobody under the bus, but it's one particular artist, and I know they don't watch my channel. And it made me want to make a video about them because I wanted to have a dialogue with them. And I'm telling you, it didn't go right. And they said some shit that was kind of bullshitty when it didn't have to be like that. I look at it like this: whoever I get the appear on Too Cool to Con and I interview, I ask them genuinely, hey, would you like to do this? You know, it's either a yes or a no, not oh, I gotta get my PR person to see if this a go and all this. Like to me, the people that I done interacted with and said that shit been bitches. And when I say bitches, like bitch ass men, where they're saying some old weak ass shit. Like all the real people that's been on there, like the people that done said that about the PR, they ain't never appeared on. Because to me, they were Hollywood. The ones that have been on that you done seen, they've been real. I done been in real contact with them, either me or Rated Shy done reached out to them, and they've been real people. They're like real stomped down, you know, genuines. But the ones that haven't appeared, them is the ones that been the bitch motherfuckers.
Agree. Why does somebody need this is a one time before? Weren't you talking to this particular person?
Yes, I was talking to them directly.
And then it was like, hey, what did my people say? What?
Yeah, what did my people say?
Like, I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to you. So that must mean your people said it must be good. If you had took the time to look at any of my interviews, I don't throw people under the bus. I don't got shit negative to say about you, but you're making some shit negative now by, you know, being all scary like this. I mean, I thought you were a grown man. I'm a grown man too. I mean, I'm just gonna ask you some questions that's basically essentially beneficial. I don't do that. Oh, look, I'm throwing a gotcha at you. I don't do that. Like this particular who this particular live stream is referring to. You know, let's throw this person on the bus, or let me ask this person. It might be they do this too. Let me ask a seemingly good question, but really I'm gonna turn around and ask someone else and make it seem like it's negative. That ain't cool, man. That's instigating shit.
Right.
And if you ain't had the time to hit the like button, hey, go ahead and hit the like button. I mean, apparently, I don't know. I mean, Tony Styles came in and he said this piece, and that's keeping it 100. You know, go ahead and hit the like button, or look at the top of the chat. It has the hotline number. You can actually call the hotline number and voice your opinion. You know, I mean, it's a Sunday. Depending on where you are in the world, it's still, or it could be Monday by now. But what I'm saying is, you can actually call in and voice your opinion on this, because I know people are familiar with this particular person. Because I think about it, on this platform, they promote that channel a lot. You know, anybody that's, you know, smooching his rear end, they're gonna promote the channel. You know, matter of fact, I'll drop you some more lugs on this other person, but this other artist that I was gonna have on the platform, they appeared on another platform on this platform that's familiar with the person I'm talking with or talking about. And how I see it, you know, they only can take softball questions. And when I say softball, it's not so much throwing a person under the bus, but I'm asking you some questions that's real, that pertains to, you know, your life. So if you can't answer something that you say in your life, then is it really real? Or I mean, what makes you real and genuine? If I mean, you claim that you are this type of person, but if you know someone asks you, oh, I can't answer that. I mean, it, how can you not answer something that you say you so-called lived? That made me question all kind of other stuff then. And I know this person done listen to my listen to my channel, because peep this, when I was doing those pimping series, you know, every now and then, you know, you may hear another person that's no longer on this channel, but it will be me sometimes doing like skits on certain things. This person went and recorded something in the same cadence that I speak, putting lyrics in a different way, but in the same way that I would say it. So that's how I know they was fucking listening. I'm like, so now you can't appear in here. because I want you to talk with someone that actually knows you. Now I know of you, like seeing you, do your thing, but I got someone that actually knows you, and you could be on here and whatever things you got that you feel is wrong from this person, you can actually talk to them and see, oh well, you was wrong or right in these areas. That motherfucker was scared when as soon as he probably went to the channel. Like, wait a minute, oh he does talk to this person. Oh, this motherfucker is really gonna show how much of a scary motherfucker I really am. You know, but it's like, man, if you make accusations about a person and they're not true, what? Why can't you talk to that person? I mean, you saying it to people that look at it like this: if you can say negative stuff about someone, but then when a platform comes along, like, you know what, you said those things on that platform and it wasn't no rebuttal from the other person, why can't you do that? And we're with this person right here, they're willing to be on there and speak with you. It doesn't have to go negative, but they're willing to speak with you. But you're so much of a coward that you don't do it. That let me know. That made me want to put you on blast. I'm like, nobody should buy none of this artist's music or anything like that. Because they're such of a suckered ass coward.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Reek.
Right. And like I said, maybe
we know because we know who this person.
Yeah, because I didn't enlighten you on it. And you don't see the screenshots. I got screenshots where I'm actually communicating with this person.
Right.
And this person is acting, oh, this person, and they don't harass, or their father harassed me when I was a child. I'm like, dude, I thought you was supposed to be a gangster rapper. What's this? His father harassed me as a child. Man, you bitch ass dude. I hope you're listening. Because that was the most bitches ass shit I done fucking read. Like, wow. If y'all, I'm telling you, if y'all knew who I was talking about and what I just said, you'd be like, wow, he said that? Like, yes.
Yes. It's screenshotted.
Right, you gonna throw a man's dad that ain't got nothing to do with this conversation we were fucking talking about. Like, wow, dude, you really is a hoe ass dude.
And this person that we're talking about, the son, this ain't somebody that this person just met.
Right. They try to portray it like, oh, I don't know who this is. Okay.
I only seen him. What? But this other person's like, no, this is what it is. Like Reed just said, quit trying to rewrite what it is. Like, don't do that, man.
Right.
Because somebody's gonna be like, that didn't happen. No, you didn't do this, and this is what happened.
I'll just say it like this. I'm gonna lay all the blueprint out. This person, I made a comment on a different platform, and I included their name. They didn't like the comment, so for a time they used to follow me. They stopped following me, but for that comment, they made sure to follow me, and then they DM me because when you DM, nobody else can see it. But see, dumb motherfucker, I screenshot all that type of shit, so everybody can see it if I want them to see it. So then you go to have a conversation. Oh yeah, and this person's a known liar, and I don't know him, and all this kind of stuff. Dude, okay, I'm hearing you talk, but I talk to the other person, and I don't see them as, well, what do they got the benefit for lying? You know. Because if that's the case, you be ready and willing to okay, let's refute it. Let me get them. Let me talk with them.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Choice said he just hit the line. Hold on, Choice. Let me try to punch you in. Where's this at? Let's see. Choice. Choice.
What's up, man?
What's going on with you?
What's up? What's going on, Choice? Hey, hold on. Let me turn down my screen, man. Let me turn down my screen.
All right.
We don't need no back feed. We don't need no back feed, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Say, man. Hey. Vlad been a culture vulture forever.
Right.
Since he came on the scene. I didn't peep that since he came on the scene. I ain't never rocked with him like that.
Right.
Ever. But in the meantime, between time, man, why do we, my brothers, y'all brothers, why do we not understand, like, if we rappers and everything else that we hate and we got a target on our back? Like, I'm serious though. Like, think about it. We get to the bag, and then this something I was talking to local folks, my folks, about. Like, we don't understand. Like, the lives that we live in this street shit is it's like a cancer.
Right.
It's like a cancer.
Right.
Like it gives us whatever it gives us, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm a street nigga, da da da. I done balled out, whatever. But at the end of the day, the feds always waiting on your ass.
Right.
They always waiting on your ass. And then you get Wife and Lucci, then you get some Thug, then you get, yada, yada, yada. And to me, I think another artist that I really like is Lil Baby. He on the way. He just at the bottom of the list. You pay attention, you watch the news, like, and it's a black woman that's doing this. But at the same time, that's her job though, right? That's her job. So if she doing her job, okay, fine. I said, you know what? If I was my man's, I'm finna ghost. I'm getting the fuck out of Georgia. I'm gonna take my ass to Hollywood somewhere else. I'm gone though. Cause that's what she on.
Right.
You ain't taking down nobody else, but you taking down all of us though.
Right.
Back to back to back though. And you said it though. She said it though. And she did it.
Well, they always try to. They always
ain't thought about that.
They always.
Okay. Go ahead, man.
They always got to have someone in place. Well, look, it's their own kind. It's not us, but who does she work for? So come on now. You just getting a black face to do, the melanless work.
Yeah.
And that even let's take it back to where it was originally. That even goes for the person we're talking about, because he sometimes has melanated people do the interviews, but it's still for his platform, saying certain stuff that's negative. It been women on there that been black women that said negative things, negative comments that he probably helped push and things like that. So it doesn't matter, like, well, he didn't do the interview. Well, he's telling them this is what you need to say to them, and it's still all on a negative content.
Well, I never seen nobody besides that dude do nothing on his platform. So I don't know about that. I know that it's kind of fishy that every time somebody go on his channel, this, that, and the third, they end up getting locked up, though. Yes, that's all I know. That's all I know, too. Like that, nigga, they got, they locked up. Like, did they just do the interview with this person? Like, And then when they get caught up at it, then the person that got, caught up or locked up or whatever, they go back on there. Sometimes they go back on there later on. Like,
look, I'm gonna break it down for y'all so y'all can understand it. Okay, remember what's the dude's name? El Chapo?
yeah.
Remember when Sean Penn was like, "Oh, I'm going to do an exclusive interview with El Chapo." Remember, as soon as after he did that interview, didn't they catch El Chapo?
Yes, sir.
So that means Sean Penn is an agent. Oh, he's an actor. No, he's an agent. So that means that man is an agent. Just like think about it like this: Gaddafi was on the run. Nobody knew where Gaddafi was. Oh, Gaddafi's about to do an interview with I forget the lady's name, but she was with ABC. Right after he did that interview with her, they caught him. That lady's an agent. They're agents. They just posing as, oh, I'm an actor or I'm a news journalist. No, you are an agent. You work for the alphabet people.
Wow.
Point blank. And if you think I'm lying, go research this. Go research before El Chapo got caught who he was going to do an interview with. He was going to do an interview with Sean Penn. Right after he wrapped that interview, they got him. Nobody knew where he was at. I'm the only one that could get this interview with El Chapo. Yeah, you're an agent.
It's crazy.
What up, Joe Frank? Joe Frank said, man, why can't they see this? People ain't looking at it. Look, the school that he says he went to, Berkeley, that turns out the most agents in the country. And when I say agents, I'm talking about CIA, alphabet agents, all the other alphabets. That college turns out the most. So that lets you know he's another agent. I was in the hood, Berkeley. You were on the college campus. You come from Russia. Come on.
You want in because that person on the other platform is like, he got to get a validation for saying, oh, yeah, I'm from out here. I'm from out here. You ain't got to keep saying you from out there, but if you're from out there, the people know that. You ain't got to keep, on that platform, they ain't got to keep, you ain't got to keep reminding them or keep trying to tell them.
Right. That's almost like brainwashing what you're trying to do. Hey, you got to think I'm really from here. You got to think it. No. If you're really from here, you're from the turf, you're from the turf. It ain't no question. What you naming and naming, oh yeah, people know where that is and things like that. But if you got to keep saying that lets you know that you really wasn't. It might be someone that come out the paint that be like, no.
You're trying to validate yourself.
Right.
Right. In my opinion, you're trying to validate yourself.
We can't let the people catch on that I'm really, snowing them and feeding them bullshit. That's why I got to keep saying this shit.
Well, the no-name person, the no-name person is he ain't never been valid with me, man. Ever.
Right.
I always felt some type of way, like, bro, like, who are you? Who are you to be doing these interviews with all of us?
Right.
Like, hey, fam, you ain't been in no hood, nowhere. Where did you come from?
Right. Who planted you?
So yeah, I just wanted to chime in on that, man. One time for the one time, I ain't been around, man. I ain't went nowhere, man. But I'm still right here, man. You feel me?
All right.
I'm still right here.
That's what's up.
Still right here, man. Rocking with my folks, man, my peoples, whatever it might be. You feel me? Still right here, man.
And let me say this for right now. Hey, you're speaking, or you guys hear Channel of Choice. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel. He has a channel too. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel, and he has personal business. Matter of fact, if you dig into his channel, he might got something to offer you and your girl and things like that. So I won't say no more, but chime into his choice. Channel of Choice. Follow him. click on his name. You get more intel. Hopefully, keep. You like putting money in certain other people's pockets. Put some money in his pocket. Just clicking on his channel and seeing him diving further in what I'm talking about. You understand then.
Hey, respect though, bro. Respect though, bro. For real. Hey, I'm just waiting on these lives to get back to what we used to be on. You feel me? Like we used to be lit. Like you've been taking time off and everything else. Otherwise, they been shadow banning you, and I ain't seen you.
That's true.
You just popped up. Like I don't know why you popped up, but it said live. I said, man, hold on. I ain't getting no notification, no nothing. No nothing at all. I said, all right, that's cool. Hey, let me hit my mans real quick. Let me chime in.
Right.
But on the topic though, man, I do not mess with my mans at all. Because everybody that mess with my mans end up going to jail.
Right.
Real talk. In my opinion.
And think about it like this. Wherever you at local, throughout the country, when people move like that, when you're around someone and then you go to jail for being around them and then they're still out, well, how does that happen? Like, how do people usually look at that in the hood? People usually shy away and don't fuck with people like that no more. Like, man,
you a whole rat. A whole rat.
So that's how people should interpret this person. No, it's just entertainment. It's a coincidence. No, ain't no coincidence in this life.
Nah, you a whole rat. You doing interviews and you giving them straight to them people. And people telling them on their stuff. And then they playing interviews in your arraignment.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Right.
hey, that's what it is. You feel me? Like, no more, no less. No more, no less. That's it. That's it.
And just because a person constantly says, "Oh, you're my friend and I've been in your house," doesn't mean that they are. They're just saying that. And they probably done cut you a check, so you think, "Oh, well, they cut me a check. That means they're even more my friend." No, because not all money is good money. That money is helping incriminate you.
Say that again, though. Because I want the people in the back to hear it, bro. I heard it. Say it again.
Not all money is good money. That money is helping to incriminate you, if anything.
Not everybody know that, though. Not everybody know that. For the people in the back, not all money is good money, man. For real, for real. Not all money is good money. Period. Everything come with sacrifices and everything else. With time and blood, sweat, and tears. Everything come with something. Real talk.
Yeah, Joe Frank just agreed.
It might be easy, this, that, and third, but it's going to come with something, though. It's going to come with your man's snitching on you. It's going to come with your bitch breaking off bad on you. It's going to come with something. It's going to come with something, though.
Right. I was going to say, Joe Frank agreed with your choice. He said, yeah, for real. There was no indication you was live. Of course, they got me shadow banned because I'm talking about some real stuff. I told you, I don't do the sugarcoat and, oh, you should go watch that channel. No, I'm saying if you do watch it, watch how he try to say this negative stuff when it comes to our people, and perpetuating that kind of thing, I ain't with it. I don't think none of y'all that really listening and want to see others do better, want to indulge in that kind of stuff, man. That stuff got to stop.
Rick, man, like you popped up, but you ain't never popped up before. You ain't never popped up before. Like last time you did something, you was just in the scroll. You ain't pop up though. So I watched the last video, yada yada, whatever, I think when what's her name? The sister. She came back. And I listened to the whole shit.
Lisa Smith?
Yes.
Okay.
You know? It didn't pop up though. It didn't pop up. It was just very, very like, and I'm like, okay, let me click on this. Like, but it didn't pop up though. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's a different when you scrolling, looking, and yada yada, or something pop up.
Right.
Nah, it didn't pop up. It didn't pop up though. It's okay though. It's okay. I still seen it.
Right.
But it was like live or something like that or whatever. It didn't pop up in my shit. I saw that shit 2-3 days later.
Damn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, family, you was telling me that same thing. Like, you like, man, you live right now? Like, hell no, I did that live, like you said, like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah. That posted like, like 2-3 days later, and I'd be like, like Rick just said, and I was like, man, what? One time I almost waited for like almost a week. And they posted it, I'm like,
that lets you know how they try to control the narrative. Like I said, when it be any of that dude's videos, they be, you gotta know that this bullshit's on right now. The bullshit you gotta know about now, we gotta put your brain to sleep. You gotta get to watching the bullshit. But when it's something that really is gonna wake your brain up, it's like, oh, wait a minute. Here you go, exposing what we're trying to hide. Let's put that out 3 days from now or something like that. Maybe fuck with the connection and things like that. I see how they move. That's why I been kind of laxed on, rocking with this platform, because they be doing that. And you can't get mad though, Rick. You can't get mad. Hey, we still follow you. I still follow you. We still rocking with you, man. A long way. I appreciate that. Whether it's 3 days later or not. On everything. I wouldn't say on God, but on everything, man. We still rock with you. You know what I mean? Like, if you come my feed on Tuesday, nigga, I'm still gonna watch your shit. Like, they can't hold you. They can't hold you. Real talk, bro. Right. I'm gonna have to just go on a tangent and just, re-flood it again, start, posting more and doing that. Because now it's like, I'd be like, oh, if I get a big interview, I'll do something like that. But I need to get back on, like you said, doing the lives where everybody's chiming in and things like that, get it jumping like we had it at one particular time. It was though. It was off the chain, man. It was off the chain. But let me float this around, and I ain't gonna tell you yes or no. But if I end the live, I might tell you. But who do you think I'm talking about when I'm talking about I ran into this artist that basically was seeming like they was a coward when it came to having this conversation? Artists? Yeah, artists. Wow. I'm not even gonna jump the gun. I don't even know, man. Okay. I ain't gonna throw nobody's name out there because I don't want no beef with nobody, man. Okay. well, I'll let you know when I end this live. If you still on the line, I'll let you know. You be like, wow, I never thought that. You be shocked. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy though. But okay, yeah. Hey, like I said, I ain't gonna throw nobody's name out there because I'm with the shits, man. You know that. So if I throw somebody's name out there, I'm gonna have to fall back on it. I'm gonna have to do me. But hey, I ain't gonna fall back on no nigga though. Hey, just like that.
But anyway, man, I just wanted to chime in, man. Hey, man, hey, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Most definitely, I will.
On top of that, man, I love you, brother.
Hey, much love for you too, Choice.
Off top, man, we got a problem with being stand-up niggas and supporting each other, man. For real. For real. We got a problem with that. We let our egos get in the way of certain shit.
Right. But like I said, this main topic is the reason why, because it's people that ain't us that try to tell us about us, and that's what causes the diversion and shit.
Rick, my nigga, I got mad love and respect for you, bro. Period. Point blank. That's on the whole web, YouTube, whatever. My nigga, hey, big ups to you. Salute, nigga. You heard me?
Yeah, I hear you. All
right. That's it. That's it. That's all. You feel me? I ain't got no problem with it. Right. A lot of people got a problem with it, though. A lot of people got a problem with doing that. A lot of us got a problem with that. Nah, fam.
Yeah, they make it seem like it's gonna make them less. How's it gonna make you less by showing where another brother is doing good? I want to applaud that kind of shit. What you rather applaud someone's doing bad and shit? You think that's gonna make you be big? I'm like, no.
I know you do. I know you do. But I said what I said. Right. It's real though. It's real though. Like the hate is real. The hate is real, bro.
Oh, yeah, most definitely that is. See it every day.
And you ain't even doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing to nobody else. Like, you just living your life.
Right.
But the hate builds, and I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Because if we hate us, we hate each other, we ain't never gonna get nowhere. Exactly. We gotta love each other, bro.
Mm-hmm. That means, okay, so essentially you assisting the other people. Just like they said, the Klan don't need to kill nobody no more. They don't need to do it. They got you doing it yourself.
They still doing it, though. Little by little, low key, they still doing it, though.
Oh, well, that's because they got these people in these media spaces saying, oh, look what this person done said about you and all this. How do you feel about that? This person is selling this and all that. No, man, stop listening to these people that ain't you. This person ain't me. They ain't never lived my life or anything close to it.
Okay. So for the record, man, this Choice the Boss from Milwaukee Racing. You feel me? Like Wisconsin. Who am I talking to? I just want to know. I'm asking for the record, man.
Reek of Too Cool to Con.
No, that is not. Okay, all right. That's not what I asked.
You said who you talking to? Rika Too Cool to Con, the proprietor of Too Cool to Con. That's who you talking to. And besides Famo on the line, you still on the line, Famo?
No, I was asking about who Famo is.
Oh, okay.
You know I ain't talking about you, man. Yeah, this is Famo. This is Famo. Old school Famo? Nah, just Famo. Okay. Say less then. I didn't know. I just chimed in.
You thought old school's on the line? Oh no, old school ain't on the line. You know, if old school's on the line, he be interrupting everything everybody's saying. So you know it wasn't no old school on the line.
Rick, no, I was asking who the other party was. That's it.
Yeah, it's Famo.
Yeah, it's me, Famo. Yeah. I was talking to, I was just listening, because you was talking, so I was listening, What you were saying? I wanted to know who I was on the line with. That's it. Right. You wanted to know who else was out here with. That's it. That's it. That's all, man. But hey, no, it's all love. It's all love. It's always a party when friends come together, man. You know that. Right, yes.
And Joe Frank said, always the long way. Yeah, y'all really been rocking with me. I appreciate that. You always take time, even if you can't make it to a live, you throw a comment up in the comment section, and hey, that lets me know that y'all's really, still tuning in and things like that. I appreciate that. But I think why it popped up because, Famo been sending me and, my peoples that, I occasionally do the Lions Den. Pimpin' Ken sends me some things, and I'm like, you know what? I need to speak on this myself.
Oh my God. I gotta say something about that though. I gotta say something about that. I'm not hating, but I gotta say something about it. You charging just for a comment?
Hold on a second. Now I gotta hold on a second. Okay, we back. We just had to, chop up something that was offline where, it wasn't privy to everyone's ears, but no negativity, just, clearing up discrepancies. But we back.
And we still gonna always be all the way good, man. You feel me?
Right.
It's always a treat when players meet, man.
Most
For
definitely.
real. Always. And I'm always be in that category. Period. That's it, that's all. But yeah, man, your man's, well, not your man's, but that dude, oh hell no, bro. I done always looked at his ass sideways the whole time for a long time.
We're talking about the Russian.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. We are. Yes, sir. We are. I done always looked at them sideways, like why do everybody want to be on your shit and interview with you? Like this, that, and third. Like why, bro? Who the fuck are you?
Is it because he's paying, or is it because they think it's going to bring them more fame? What actually is it?
I think he paying.
Of course he's paying, but I'm saying
we do anything for money, man. We do anything for money, for real. Not everybody do, but a lot of us do.
Right. But certain people, you wish you could get on there, and they never will be like, I'm not going appearing on there. Matter of fact, I'll say the one, family, didn't you say Tyree said he offered him some money? He's like, fuck no, I ain't going on your shit.
Tyree said that other dude offered him 10,000. And he said Tyree said no. He offered him 10 racks. 10 racks ain't shit to Tyrese though.
Right.
Right. That's petty change. That's petty change. You feel me? Like, that's petty change to me, but I ain't nobody. You feel me? Like, I ain't got nothing to go in there and talk about besides some real nigga street shit. But anyway, yeah. Like, for real. But I just chimed in to chime in, man. I'll let my mans.
Hold on a second. We've been on 86 minutes. Hey, I appreciate those that came in. Hey, if you ain't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're here in the replay, hit the like button. We're going to end this right now. But me, Famo, and Choice will continue this offline. I got something to tell Choice real quick. So I'm glad that y'all chimed in, the ones that are still in here. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, I'm going to try to do some more live streams, bring it back like I used to do it. And we are out. All right.